Our final inductees of the evening have been part of the Winthrop Athletic family for over the past 20 years. They have played a big role as fans and contributors to several athletic programs and have funded 3 endowments as well as naming rights for the softball tower and field. You've seen them cheering for Eagles at many home and away games. I can attest to that. I've seen them at many games as well. And they've really invested countless hours in supporting our athletes. So it is my pleasure now to introduce Vernon and Ann Terry as the newest members of the Winthrop Athletics Hall of Fame.
Vernon said he wasn't going to speak, but stand over here with me.
I forget.
And he's wearing his championship ring, one of his prized possessions. This is so amazing to us. We offer many thanks to the selection committee for choosing us for this unbelievable honor. This is a truly humbling experience for us, one we could have never anticipated when we chose Rock Hill as the place to call home in 1979. We have never regretted that decision. Our first step into Winthrop Athletics came along in 1992. Winthrop was hosting the Women's ACC basketball tournament, and Vernon and I felt we owed it to the community to support the event by attending some of the games. As a result of that experience, we got hooked on Winthrop basketball and found great supporters of student athletes in Winthrop. And as they say, the rest is history. We're often asked by softball families and others how we came to be dedicated boosters for the team. Neither one of us went to Winthrop, neither one of us played ball. But we love having a family. We readily identify the moment we connected with Coach Mark Cook. His players continued to break the pitching machine, and Mark needed someone who could fix it and make it stay fixed. Someone in the athletic department suggested that he talk to Vernon Terry, whose machine shop could probably fix it for him, and a friendship was born. As we got to know Mark and his wife April and learn more about their players, we found out that about 90% of the players were Canadians, which meant their families couldn't be at many of the games due to the travel involved. I was born in Canada, though raised in South Carolina, so I felt it was fate that we should be there to cheer on these terrific young women when no one else could. And we try to help however we can to make them feel cared about. Vernon grew up a baseball fan, but we soon learned to love softball for the quick games and the fast action. We didn't know any of the rules when we started. But nowadays, Vernon can argue the rules with any umpire.
I do that a lot.
Even the one that carried the rule book onto the field in a Big South tournament game and delayed the action for 20 minutes.
He hadn't been back to Winthrop since.
In 2000, Vernon was turning the big 5-0, and I was faced with the issue of what do you get a guy who has everything he needs? With the help of Dr. DeGiorgio, Tom Hickman, Mark, and others, I was able to surprise Vernon by endowing Terry Field. That year, we also initiated our men's and women's basketball scholarships. That year was quite the celebration, and one that couldn't be topped until tonight. We've gotten to know so many incredible young women through our connection with the softball team. We're so proud of Lisa, one of our original Canadians you've honored tonight as well. Vernon still brags that your amazing batting average was only matched by your amazing GPA. And how we loved to watch you run. It was art in action. Karen Little, Vernon always remembers you because you were the first player who had the nerve to come to him in person and ask for money for the softball team. Carrie Wooldridge Moore was one of our great players and returned to the program as a coach, and tonight she's awaiting her first child. Lacey Adams, who continues to be an example of superior leadership on and off the field. We're proud of the current team. Many of you are here tonight, and we think that's awesome. And we offer special thanks to you for being with us all the time, and special thanks to the sponsor who paid for your tickets tonight. From all of these experiences come amazing friends. Mark and April are truly family. Easter, Thanksgiving, whenever.
Canadian Thanksgiving too, if you remember.
That's right.
We're missing that lately.
Yep. Jeff and Angela Adams started out as players' parents, and now we call them our friends. Thank you for coming from Florida to be with us tonight.
I met them when she was a freshman in high school.
Our experiences and connections with Winthrop have been a tremendous part of our lives. Our relationship with coaches and players, providing a top-notch softball facility, supporting scholarships, it all brings us much joy. Our gifts to Winthrop have been returned to us 1,000-fold. Every time a parent tells us what a difference our gifts have made to their child's Winthrop experience, we know we made great life choices. We have been truly blessed in our life together, and we have joyfully shared these blessings with Winthrop. We thank everyone who supports Winthrop and Winthrop Athletics, and we thank you for this tremendous honor.